Guys and gals, what's going on? It's G-Meister here, and welcome to my review for Steven Universe episode 10 through 11. So let's begin. Basically, Steven is basically at the big donut. Lars is kind of being a jerk to him and Sadie. Sadie rejecting Sadie's offer to hang out with him. Steven goes home, wishes that Lars would be nicer, falls asleep. Next morning, he's in Lars's body. He interacts with his parents, which we meet for the first time, find out the real names is like Leslie or something like that. Lammy or something. Yeah. Basically, he interacts with the cool kids and even goes to Sadie's house. Steven actually wants those two to get together, and he even tries to make them get together when Steven's in Lars's body. But Sadie rejects him, saying basically saying a cute movie, a movie and all that stuff, you know, romantic movie. Basically, too cliche. But Sadie finds out that it was Steven in Lars's body, and then they realize they have to check on Steven's body. They get home, Lars's parents and the teenagers follow them there, and Steven re-enters his body, and Lars gets control of his body again. Lars is mad at Steven. The teens defend him, and Lars's parents apologizes for what Lars did to Steven for breaking into his house. That felt cool. Next morning, Steven apologizes to Lars, telling him what he did in his body. But then he tells him, but then we find out that Lars actually has feelings for Sadie in that way. Yeah, this was a pretty good episode overall. I'll give it a good 9.6. The humor was there. It was cool seeing Lars' parents getting better background on him, and also some character development for Lars. And Sadie even. So yeah, a good 9.6. Now time for episode 11. Now basically, this is a Stefani episode. So it starts out with Steve and Connie at Greg's car wash, checking out Greg's new car. We also find out Greg is still rich. That's how he bought the car. He didn't lose all his money after Mr. Greg. Which is my favorite episode of the season, by the way. Or one of my favorite episodes of Steven Universe in general. Yeah, Kevin pulled up. Remember Kevin from season 1? He was in the episode where Stefani first appeared in. So yeah, basically Steve and Connie are still ticked off at him. They find out he's going to do a race and all that stuff. So Steve and Connie decide, hey, if we beat him at the race, we can knock him down a peg. So they fuse into Stefani, uses Greg's car, drive there, challenges him to a race. And then, you know, they race, but Kevin says they have an obsession for him, which is going to come into play later on. So, yeah. Stefan has an obsession for Kevin. That's what Kevin says. Steven and Connie, midway through the race, unfuses. Because Connie realizes that they are obsessed with him because he's the reason why they fuse in Stefani. Now this is one of my favorite moments of this episode. That realization right there. So they decide to continue the race and finish it. Not for Kevin, but for themselves. / each other. So yeah. This was a pretty cool episode overall. You know what I mean? But they do lose to Kevin. But they are happy to lose because, first of all, that's the first time they ever drove a car, they say. And yeah, it's possible that Kevin gets upset at this and just screams at them as Stefani drives away. Now, I enjoyed this episode. I love Stefani episodes. I like Stefani as a character in general. This episode had a couple amusing moments. The art and everything looks nice, as usual. The humor is there. Nice seeing Greg still have some money left after Mr. Greg. And yeah, I think this episode deserves a good 9.5 out of 10. Sorry if you guys wanted it to be higher. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the reviews and the recaps. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace out, Meister out.